Good morning everyone, or good evening, or good night, or whatever time you're watching this video. Welcome back to another life lessons with Nimesha. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to glow up mentally, because glowing up mentally is as important as glowing up physically. But most of the time, we focus on glowing up physically, like getting our makeup done, getting our nails done. But you know what? None of that matters if you are not mentally glowing up. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to mentally glow up for being a better you, and 2022 is on the way. So girls, we gotta mentally glow up. So let's all do this together. I got 10 tips for you guys to glow up mentally. Number 1, surround yourself with people who make you better. Stop surrounding yourself with people who bring the worst in you. Stop surrounding yourself with people who only focus on partying and stuff like that, drinking alcohol, or just people who are always around drama. Surround yourself with people who you want to be like people who are successful, people who are inspirational. Surround yourself with people who get good academic grades, who save money. Surround yourself with good people. Number 2, learn to say no. Now this is a problem that I used to have. I couldn't say no to my friends and family. Learn to say no. You don't want to go clubbing one weekend? Say no. You don't have to go just because all of your friends are going. Don't go just because you think that they're all gonna have fun without you. Let them have fun. Fridays never end. Friday, Saturday, the weekends never go away. If you don't have fun this weekend, you can have fun next weekend. You know what? Some days you just gotta stay in and just be by yourself and just enjoy your own company. Learn to say no to people, and not just, when it goes to going out. Learn to say no in general. If you're uncomfortable with doing something or just anything in general, you find it hard to say no, force yourself to say no. This is something I had to literally force upon myself. I used to struggle a lot with saying no to people, but ever since I started saying no to people, trust me, I have gained a lot of respect. Don't always be available for people. Just say no. And no is much easier than saying yes. Number 3, cut off toxic family members. Now I know this is a little hard, but trust me, it is such a huge deal. Sometimes we have toxic family members. It could be a grandfather, it could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be a sibling, it could be a cousin. I don't know, but cut them off. And now I know when it comes to family, it's sort of hard to cut them off. So what you do is, you mentally just cut them off. You don't have to physically cut them off. You could just be like, I don't care about you anymore, but I respect you as a person. Because I know, especially for brown people, we can't really cut off our parents unless and until you move out of their home and you don't need them anymore. Until then, yes, you cannot technically cut them off your life. Just emotionally cut them off. Just don't get hurt by what they have to say. Just don't interact with them as much as you usually do. Just cut them off emotionally, mentally, you cut them off. They don't need to know that. Number 4, find positivity in every situation. I have met people in my life who literally find something negative in every situation. Turn that around. Try to find something positive in every situation. Even if it's a bad situation, try to see something positive in it. For example, if you get a bad grade, what is something positive in it? You learn to study quicker next time. Do not wait till last minute. Maybe you failing is a sign that you need to change your study method, or maybe you just need to figure out the proper study technique for you. There's always good and bad things, and there's something bad and good things. That's just how life works. Try to find something positive in every bad situation, and trust me, you will see things in a different perspective, and it's so freaking helpful. Number 5, stay away from social media. Oh my goodness, I cannot stress this enough. Social media is so freaking toxic. Social media is literally eating every person's brain in this world. Even grandmas have social media now. And I'm not complaining, but it gets annoying when your grandma tells you to drink hot water so that you don't get COVID. How does that work? But I'm not just talking about that. Social media could be so triggering. It could be so negative. Honestly, social media is such a toxic place now. Nothing positive ever happens. Everyone's getting cancelled for shit. And oh my goodness, I don't even want to get to it, but social media is so freaking toxic. Try to stay away from social media at least for a few hours a day. And try to practice staying away from social media and being present in the moment. It's okay to take a picture or two, but if you're out with your friends or family, or even if you're by yourself with your cat or dog, try to just stay away from social media. You don't need to take your phone every time you go to the toilet. Now I know that could be annoying, but why don't you just take a book inside to the toilet? Number 6, evaluate your feelings. And when I say this, I mean understand what triggers you, understand why things make you angry. Now, I know a lot of people, even me, there could be some things that trigger me. There could be little things that make me angry, and sometimes I just think that people are making me angry, but I need to understand, why am I getting mad? Why am I getting triggered? It's not a big deal. So you need to try to understand why you're feeling a certain way. The minute you understand your emotions, the minute you control your emotions, there's literally no one in this world who could defeat you. There is literally no one more powerful than a person who can control their emotions, who understands their emotions, who can handle their emotions. So please try to evaluate your emotions. Try to understand why you're feeling a certain way. Try to understand. Try to just get to the bottom of it. Try to get to the bottom of all of your feelings. Number 7, detachment. Oh my goodness. Now a lot of people ask me, especially my friends, how are you so okay after a breakup? I have never cried for a man, and when I tell you this, I must have fake cried to manipulate, but I've never actually cried for a man because I have detached myself. When you detach yourself from someone, when you stop expecting things, when you stop getting mad about things, when you stop being sad about things for your own well-being, for your own mental health, oh my goodness, you are the most powerful person on this planet. Detach yourself. Even if you're in a relationship right now, detach yourself from that person. It's not a bad thing to be detached. Detach yourself from family members, from your loved ones, because when you are attached to them, you literally give them the power to destroy you. That's what happens in relationships most of the time. You're so attached to that person that once a breakup happens, y'all go crazy. You guys can't handle your emotions. You start crying, you stop eating, and oh my goodness, it is bad for you. It is so bad for your well-being. It's so bad for your mental health. But if you detach beforehand, when the breakup happens or when something bad happens, you don't feel anything, but you understand that this is not the right person for me. You understand what's going around you, but you don't feel those emotions. For example, if you're getting cheated on, right? The minute you get cheated on, a lot of people feel miserable, they feel sad, they feel horrible. But when you detach yourself from it, you understand that that person has issues and it has nothing to do with you. That person did not cheat on you because there's something wrong with you. That person cheated on you because there's something wrong with them. And you're not sad, you don't feel bad, you don't feel horrible. You're just like, well, it is what it is. It's not something I could have controlled. It's not something I can control. So you know what? Whatever. On to the next. Number 8, be single. Now this applies to people who always are in a relationship. When you jump from one relationship to another in 2022, try to be single. Now of course this does not apply to people who are in relationships, who have been in a long-term relationship, so skip this if you want. But if you're someone who jumps from one relationship to another, that is because you don't love yourself enough. You don't enjoy your own company, and you need validation, you need attention, you need love from someone else. And it usually comes back to how your parents treated you as a child. But you know what, I'm not gonna get into that. Try to be single for at least 6 months. If you're someone who literally can't live without a partner, you feel so lonely, girl, you need to fix some issues. You need to heal some things, because you literally can't live without attention, love, and company. That means you just don't enjoy your own company. You literally cannot survive in this world without someone being there for you, without someone constantly being in your life. And that is super unhealthy. That is just so freaking unhealthy. And mentally, it's gonna drown you, because every single time a relationship ends, you go through the same cycle of being upset, being sad, and then you go through that new relationship where you feel butterflies and blah 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 blah. Something bad happens, you're back to A1. So be single for a while, enjoy your own company, try to glow up during those 6 months, try to heal your traumas during those 6 months, or for that time period where you're single. Do not mistake loneliness for love. Don't get into a relationship just because you're lonely. Get into a relationship because you love that person, because you actually feel something for that person. And do not mistake love and loneliness. There's a big difference between both of them. Number 8, like I said, spend time with yourself. Even if this doesn't apply to being single or in a relationship, this applies in general. Spend time by yourself. Go on a date, just you. Go to a restaurant, eat alone, read a book in the restaurant. I don't know, just watch a movie. Go out by yourself. If you have your driver's license, just go on a late night drive just by yourself. And music. Go to the beach alone. I know a lot of people find it hard to get things done alone. A lot of people even they just gotta do something with someone. They literally can't do anything alone. So for 2022, or just as a life goal, try to spend more time with yourself. The more you spend time with yourself, the more you understand yourself. And the more time you spend by yourself, the more time you love yourself, you love your company. And by that time, you will detach, you will automatically detach from people around you. You will love being by yourself. And you know what? One of the greatest benefits of actually loving your own company is that you stop hanging out with people who bring your vibe down. Because most of the people, they just go out because they're lonely, because they don't want to be home on Friday night. But the minute you love enjoying yourself, the minute you enjoy your own company, you will only feel like going out if those people are actually fun to hang around with, not because you're bored. So it helps you love yourself and protect your energy. And the last one is know your worth. When it comes to any kind of relationship in your life, whether it's your parents, siblings, a teacher, a friend, a best friend, a cousin, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, know your freaking worth. You are an individual person. So you need to understand that sometimes people take advantage of you and you let it happen because you want to be in that person's life. Even when it comes to parents, sometimes parents could be super disrespectful. Now, I'm not telling you to be disrespectful back to them, but you could make them sit down and just be like, excuse me, these are the boundaries, but respectfully. Because have you ever seen, like, parents usually treat one child with hella respect and the second child with like disrespect? Like, why do you think that happens? Because the child who parents respect is usually the child who actually sets boundaries with parents, and the child who usually gets disrespected is the child who does not have any boundaries. So if this works even with parents. From a young age, if you set boundaries, if you let them know that you don't like being disrespected, you don't like this and this, they will stop doing it to you. And this works for a long run. So always know your worth, even when it comes to a relationship. Know your freaking worth, even when it comes to friends or anything, just know your worth. So anyways, that's about it. So that is basically my mental, emotional glow up. And I shared my tips with you guys. These are the things that work for me. And honestly, I am the happiest person alive. There's literally nothing that could upset me. Haters in the comments don't make me mad. I'm just like, damn, this girl is really going through some shit that she's putting it on me. Like, why are you projecting your own insecurities on me? Like, you know, I never blame myself for things unless I'm actually wrong in a situation. So that's a whole different story. So anyways, I hope these tips help you guys. And I hope you guys apply them, not just watch this video. And yeah, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel already, please do, because it will really help me. So yeah, anyways, that's it for this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.